Hello class 7. Today I'll tell you about respiration, okay, and the types of respiration. In previous video I had told you about the definition of the respiration, and I had make you understand what the respiration is. Now today I'll tell you again the process of the respiration once again. So the process when glucose, this is a glucose C6H12O6, is gets oxidized in the presence of oxygen. This O2 is oxygen. So when glucose gets oxidized in the presence of oxygen, glucose converted into carbon dioxide, water and energy. So this is a process of the respiration. Now types, there is a two types of the respiration. Number one is aerobic respiration and number two is anaerobic respiration. Okay, so aerobic respiration, the respiration which occurs in the presence of oxygen. This symbol represents the presence of the oxygen. Okay, so the respiration occurs in the presence of oxygen. Such type of respiration is known as a aerobic respiration, and this symbols represents absence of the oxygen. So what will be the definition of anaerobic respiration? The respiration which occurs in the absence of oxygen, that respiration is known as a anaerobic respiration. So what you understand? Aerobic means the respiration takes place in the presence of oxygen, and anaerobic respiration means the respiration occurs or respiration takes place in the absence of the oxygen. Now let's discuss what the respiration is. So I had told you the respiration which occurs or which takes place in the presence of oxygen, that is a aerobic respiration. Now see what is going to happen in aerobic respiration. This is a glucose C6H12O6. This is a chemical formula of glucose, and glucose is oxidized in the presence of oxygen. Here you can see 6 molecules of the oxygen, O2, oxygen. Here is 6 molecules of the oxygen. So glucose gets oxidized in the presence of oxygen. It gets converted into 6 molecules of carbon dioxide, 6 molecules of water, and 38 ATP energy is released, and this energy is stored in the mitochondria in the form of ATP, that is adenosine triphosphate. In my previous video I had explained all the terms briefly. Okay, now so this is a ATP, adenosine triphosphate, and energy is stored in the ATP form inside the mitochondria. So this respiration is called cellular respiration. I believe this much you have understood. Now move forward. Anaerobic respiration. So I had told you in this symbol represents the absence of the oxygen. So when respiration takes place in the absence of the oxygen, that respiration is known as a anaerobic respiration. Let's see what is going to happen in anaerobic respiration. When glucose is oxidized in the presence of less oxygen, so this is known as a glucose is less oxidized because there is a no oxygen or very little bit oxygen. So such condition is known as a less oxidation of the glucose. So when there is a less oxidation of the glucose takes place, glucose gets converted into ethyl alcohol. This is a chemical formula of ethyl alcohol. Okay, alcohol, ठीक है, C2H5OH, ethyl alcohol or lactic acid. So it gets converted into ethyl alcohol when it takes place in the plants. When glucose is converted into the lactic acid, this process is going to happen inside the animals or human being. So in the case of plants, glucose get converted into the ethyl alcohol, or in the case of animal or human being, this glucose is gets converted into lactic acid. Okay, when there is a absence of the oxygen, so there is a less oxidation. In the case of plant, this glucose is converted into the ethyl alcohol, or in the case of animal or human being, this glucose is gets converted into the lactic acid and carbon dioxide, along with 2 ATP energy is released. So very less energy is released. Here you can see in cellular respiration 38 ATP energy is released, and here only 2 ATP energy is released, and this process is known as a fermentation. So when there is a oxidation of the glucose in the absence of oxygen, this process is known as a fermentation. So I believe this much you have understood. Now move forward and I'll show you the difference between aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. This much you have to learn. All 5 points you have to learn, because it always comes in the examination, and question comes as a write the 5 or 4 point differences between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Okay, so let's start. Aerobic respiration, it is the process of breakdown of the glucose in the presence of oxygen. Okay, so this thing I had already told you. In the presence of oxygen, that's aerobic respiration takes place, and anaerobic respiration happens on the when absence of the oxygen. Okay, second point, glucose is completely oxidized. Oh, so glucose is completely oxidized and it gets converted into the carbon dioxide, water and energy. Here glucose is incompletely oxidized. Okay, so glucose is converted into the lactic acid, or glucose is converted into the ethyl alcohol. That is why the it is written glucose is incompletely oxidized. Okay, now the end product formed are carbon dioxide, water and energy. This thing I had already told you. Now here the end product of anaerobic respiration formed are carbon dioxide, ethyl alcohol and energy in case of plants. So this thing I had told you just recently. In the case of plants, glucose get converted into the ethyl alcohol, or in the animal or in human being, that glucose gets converted into the lactic acid. Now fourth point, energy released is more, 38 ATP. This thing I have told you in the definition. Now energy released is very less, that is only 2 ATP molecule energy is released. Now fifth point, it takes place in all higher organism. Higher organism means human beings, animals, etc. But it takes place in the lower organism like yeast, bacteria, fungi. So yeast, bacteria, fungi are lower organism, and in lower organism anaerobic respiration always takes place. So I believe these 5 points are very clear to you. This is all for today. I will come back with a very new topic in my next video. Till then, prepare it. Thank you.